All right, fourth grade. So today we are going to be making an abstract portrait, and we're going to make it in the style of Pablo Picasso, who's sort of one of the most famous abstract artists of history. So you're going to get a sheet of paper, any color of your choosing, and you want to write your name on the back and your code, whatever that may be. Flip it over. So our objective for this assignment is we can distort, exaggerate, or simplify an image to create an abstract portrait. So what we're going to do is we are going to distort an image. So we're going to start with a fairly normal looking kind of face. So portrait is a picture of someone's face. So what you want to do is you want to draw an oval on your paper. And if you need help drawing an oval, I will have stencils available. It's going to be a portrait, so you want to make sure the oval is fairly large, not too big that it covers the entire paper, and maybe don't put it too high on the paper or too low, because underneath this oval you are going to have to create a neck and shoulders. So I come from the neck and then I just make a curved line off to the side of the paper, curved line off to the side of the paper, and then you want to give the portrait a type of shirt to wear. Something simple like that. Okay, so if you are a girl, you can make long hair. If you are a boy, you can make shorter hair. If you're a boy with long hair, make long hair. Whatever. If you're a girl with short hair, make short hair. So what I'm going to do, I will make a boy, and they're going to have some spiky hair. And since this is abstract, we can kind of play a little bit with play and pretend a little bit, kind of going outside of the box. Doesn't have to look perfect. And I'll make some ears. So right now this kind of looks like a pretty normal type of portrait. Okay, so what we're going to do is you want to take some construction paper crayons, because these will work great on construction paper, and you want to color in some of this stuff in here. So pick a color for the hair, pick a color for the shirt, and color it in with construction paper crayons. And if you want to go a little wacky with this, I'm cool with that. Actually, before you do that, get a black crayon and outline the whole thing. Sorry about that. Get a black crayon. And this is going to matter down the road. We want these lines to show up pretty dark. I almost forgot. So now we can start coloring it in. Construction paper crayons work like regular crayons. Don't press too hard, they will break. But if you do have a nice firm pressure on your hand, you will get a nice heavy color, and that always looks really good. So once you have the basics colored in, now we're going to start making it a little more abstract. So we're learning about cubism, and cubism is based on geometric shapes. So you want to break the face up into very simple geometric shapes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my black crayon, and I will just break it up very simply. Something as simple as that will work. And now it's going to start looking a little goofy. And I'm going to color in these shapes. You don't have to color in every shape. If you want to leave just the paper color, that's fine. Okay. So now it's starting to look a little more abstract. Right now we don't have any of the facial features, so this is what we have to create next. So I'm kind of going to set this to the side, and what I've done is I've picked 3 pieces of paper, different colors, and I've cut them to different sizes. 2 of these pieces of papers will become eyes. 1 will become a nose. I'm choosing this one for my nose because it's a longer piece, and these I think are more appropriate for eyes. So what you want to do is you want to start with a pencil, and you can draw an eyeball. So you want to think of it like a football shape. And I'll just go ahead and do this with a black crayon so you can see it on the screen, but I want you guys to do it with a pencil first. So you can draw an eye facing forward like a football. 2 curved lines. Circle in the middle. Go ahead and color that circle in. That's the pupil. And you want to give the eye some eyelashes. If you have long eyelashes and you want to make them nice and long, you can. If you want to keep them nice and short, that's fine too. Okay, so here's one eye. The next eye, I'm going to draw it sideways because Picasso liked to play with different perspectives. So not everything is seen from the front. You can see it from the side as well. So to draw that, I'm just going to draw a line kind of scooping up near the corner. Starts here in the middle, on the side, goes up to the corner. Do it the same way, going the other way. Start over here and go down, and then you want to connect these two by a curved line. Just like that. And a curved line going the other way here. And then right here you'll have a curved line, and that's going to be the pupil. So that's what you're going to color in black. And if you want to make some eyelashes here, here. Just like this. That's a sideways view of an eye. That's called a profile view of an eye. And we're exaggerating a little bit. And then you want to get your white crayon and you want to give that eye a little highlight. And color in the iris, so that's the colored part of the eyeball. And I apologize, I'm getting the white back out. I forgot to color in the white parts of the eye. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so I have 2 eyes, and then I'm going to create a Picasso style nose. So it's going to come down, scoop up, come down, and it's going to have these 2 nostrils. You do not have to draw this style. If you want to kind of come up with your own abstract nose, feel free. And then you want to color this. Here you can think about using value. You could also use value in the eyes. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start dark next to the line of the nose, and I'm actually going to fill in the background space. So I'm going to press heavy and then get lighter as I go out. Now let's put this stuff together. So I'm going to get my portrait back in front of me, and you are going to create a collage now. And Picasso is also known for his collages because he liked to put images together. So you want to kind of lay it out in the way you like it the best. Don't glue anything down until you figure out the way you like it the most. Now, you are going to have to leave some room for the lips. So if your shapes are too big, you can trim them up a bit. So you have space for lips. And place it where you want it. So I'm gluing all my shapes first, and then I know I want my nose underneath the eyes, so I put the nose on first, leave space for the lips, eye, eye. And then for the lips, I'm just going to take a black crayon again, abstract lip. And then I'm going to just take a construction paper crayon. And I know it's not going to look completely colored in because you are going on top of other colors that you colored in earlier, but it's still going to look nice. Okay, so from here, you can choose to leave it like this if you want to add a little more geometric shapes, for instance, in the neck. You can even add a little flare to the background space if you would like to. Maybe add some value behind just to give it a little more interest. You can, if you want to put patterns or something in the background, you can. So use your artistic brain and imagination to see where you can take this image even further. Okay, so I'm all complete with my abstract portrait based on the style of Picasso and Cubism. So here is a boy portrait, and here's another one I have done of a girl. So really the only difference is the longer hair, and instead of coloring in the background, I decided to do a bunch of different geometric shapes because Cubism is about geometry and the shapes. So I played with that a little bit, changing color, overlapping. So these are our abstract portraits.